As people, we often underestimate our abilities. We don't realize how close, how around that corner the version of yourself you want to become is. You never really realize how you can really become a whole new person in a matter of months, in a matter of weeks, if you really just decide with your whole heart to become a new person, to learn new things, and to absorb these habits, absorb these tendencies that in the past we didn't have. If you just decide that you want to become a new person, you can. You can become a new person. You just need to focus on just changing your habits, changing your mindset, changing every perspective that you've thought in the past and shifting it towards the version of yourself you want to be. Shift it towards that version of yourself you want to be. Don't focus on the past. The more you think about the past, the more you think about the past version of yourself, the more that person is going to come out and come up. And those old habits, those old tendencies are going to manifest themselves again. But just realize how close that version of yourself can be if you just decide you want it enough. If you decide you want to be that version of yourself enough, you can get there. You can get there. It's around the corner. It's just around the corner. People think it'll take years, but it'll take years if they never decide to start. That's what they're thinking. They think that that version of themselves is years away because they're not ready for that person yet. They're not ready to become that person. That's called fear. That's called being scared. Don't be scared. If you really desire being a new person, desire being a new version of yourself, you can become that. You can become that right now. Just shift your mindset, shift your tendencies, shift your habits, and you can be that new person. It's just around the corner. You can be that new person in 6 months. Right now, if you write down everything you want to be, every step it's gonna take to get there, every habit you need to change, you can change in the next 3 to 6 months. You can be that new person in the next 3 to 6 months. I'm not saying every goal in life, every aspiration is gonna fulfill itself in the next 6 months, but you can become a new person, that person you wanted to be. You can become that person if you really decide you want to be that person. If you really decide and pursue that version of yourself. You just need to stay focused and realize that past version of yourself doesn't exist anymore and shouldn't exist anymore and shouldn't burden you. That past version of yourself isn't you. Those things have been so ingrained in your mind that you are almost nostalgic for them. You almost lust for them to come back. But don't. Tell yourself that past version of myself is no longer me. It's no longer you. That past version of yourself is no longer you. So, if you want to become a new version of yourself, realize that it's just around the corner. Realize that it's so much closer than you think it is. Realize that the past version of yourself does not define you, and the only way is forward. And realize that in order to change, you need to actually start that change. If you do all these things, I promise you, you can become that new version of yourself and lead yourself in a direction towards success in life and towards being a happier person. All right? I believe in you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.